Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. Here is the latest breaking news from the Middle East. Please like, share, and subscribe. A fragile ceasefire brokered by the US and Qatar came into effect on June 24th, bringing a temporary pause to the 12-day Iran-Israel war. Supreme Leader Khamenei, defiant. Ayatollah Khamenei emerged from hiding to claim Iran slapped America's face and handed victory over Israel, asserting readiness for future strikes if aggression continues. Internal crackdown intensifies. Iran's parliament is moving to suspend cooperation with the IAEA, likely curtailing inspections. Russia urged Tehran to maintain cooperation with the UN nuclear watchdog. 3 men were executed on bogus espionage charges, while around 700 individuals, allegedly collaborators, have been arrested. BRICS nations condemned the airstrikes as violations of international law. President Trump declared Iran's nuclear ambitions set back for years and announced upcoming talks next week, though he remains skeptical about a full agreement. A quote from Iranian citizen. "They bombed us, and still we're told we won. Prices are rising. My brother is missing, and all they show is rockets on TV." News from Israel. Israel halts aid into northern Gaza. Israel has closed the main aid crossings into northern Gaza, citing concerns that Hamas or armed elements affiliated with Gaza clans are hijacking humanitarian convoys. Tribal leaders, however, insist those guarding the aid are local volunteers and not Hamas operatives. Humanitarian workers warn that this closure risks worsening the famine-like conditions in the region. Netanyahu seeks White House meeting with Trump. Prime Minister Netanyahu is pursuing a meeting with President Trump to commemorate the successful joint U.S.-Israeli operation against Iran's nuclear facilities. Israeli military admitted targeting regime leaders in Iran. Israel's Defense Minister Katz disclosed that the military had planned an assassination of Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Khamenei during the conflict, but the attempt was aborted when he went into hiding. Major Israeli news outlets are widely broadcasting rhetoric that emphasizes military justification and Israeli civilian threats while relatively minimizing coverage of Palestinian suffering in Gaza. Critics argue this amounts to manufacturing consent for continued conflict. This was the latest updates from the Middle East. Thanks for watching. Please check back for further updates.